Okay, so the driving test will last roughly for 40 to 45 minutes,
Okay.
covering various roads and traffic conditions. Throughout the drive, I want you to follow the road ahead unless road markings or traffic signs direct you otherwise.
Okay.
At any stage, if I want you to turn left or right, I will let you know in plenty of time.
Okay.
There will be an independent driving for 20 minutes, and you will follow the satnav in those 20 minutes, but I will let you know when to do so.
Okay.
Okay? We will be doing at least one maneuver, and I might ask you to do an emergency stop as well.
Okay.
Okay? Happy with that? Good. But remember, at any stage, if you're not sure where we are going, you can ask.
Okay.
Okay? Whether you're driving with satnav or without satnav.
Okay.
Happy with that? So initially, I will be giving you directions for a while.
Yeah.
And then somewhere I will let you know
Okay.
about the satnav.
Yeah.
Drive on once you are ready. Excellent. Move off. And Olivia, you will take the next turning on the left, which is just after this white car.
Okay.
And it's clearly visible, Olivia checking her mirrors very proactively. Even at the move off now to deal with the junction. And that was a very nice turn in her neck and the way she was leaning forward to look across the parked cars. That was really nice. At the end of this road, Olivia, you will turn left. As soon as she heard my instruction, she checked her center mirror. Now she has checked her center mirror again. That was impressive because situation behind you can change even in a second. If signal went off, she has turned it on again. A good use of body and neck, very effective observation. Multiple times looking on both sides. That is really good. And then pull up and park somewhere on the left. Don't worry about the single yellow at this stage.
Okay.
That's a very good stop. Perfect. She ticked everything. Now here I took a pause for a couple of seconds because I wanted Olivia to cancel her left signal. It is not a fault, but the best practice is when you stop, you apply your handbrake, you put the car in neutral and you cancel your signal. And then when examiner gives you the next instruction, do everything step by step. After a nice move off, Olivia is approaching another junction, which is a crossroad. Ahead, please. A nice center mirror check. A good approach speed. Checking on both sides. And at this stage she realized the view is restricted, so she started to roll forward to have a better view on both sides. Beautiful turns in the neck. And once it is safe, she has moved. Excellent. After the junction, she has checked her center mirror. A very good gear change without looking towards the gear stick. And again, she has checked her mirrors. It's a very good practice. Whenever you have to change your gear, try to check your mirrors at the same time if it is safe to do so. Another very narrow road with lots of parked cars. In this situation, Olivia has done really well. She is slightly leaning towards the left for a better view against this last parked car. She shifted her car a little bit towards the curb as well to create extra space. For left turn, beautiful mirrors, signal and approach speed was good. Once she has stopped, then she is slightly rolling forward for a better view because again the view is restricted. Checking both sides multiple times, which is really good. Even if you're turning left, You need to check left side as well to spot any hazards, any parked cars, any pedestrian crossing the road, etc. This is where Olivia has done her first driving fault. Due to parked cars, she has moved to the other lane, but there was no effective mirror check.
Park somewhere on the left. Don't worry about the yellow line. Just stop somewhere.
Excellent. Perfect MSPSL. She checked her mirrors, she signaled, she positioned really nicely, and a beautiful stop. And again, for the second time, I was waiting for a couple of seconds before my next instruction because I wanted her to cancel her left signal. So whenever you have come to a complete stop, you have applied your handbrake, you're into neutral, then you need to cancel your left signal. Excellent all-around observation. Constant right mirror check. It could be even better if she checks her right blind spot even more, like at least one more time before the final move off. Now this is where Olivia has done her first driving fault, and it is a serious driving fault. Clearly visible sign that Olivia has priority on this road over the oncoming cars. View was a bit restricted, so as soon as she has realized that sign, if she has realized, she should have moved towards the center to have a better view to see and to be seen. So any oncoming cars, they can see Olivia in plenty of time. But unfortunately, she did not realize that that sign is there and she has priority. There was a car coming and she has come to a complete stop. So now when she has come to a complete stop where she was supposed to carry on, as a driver, you are supposed to keep the flow of the traffic. So unnecessarily, you're blocking the flow of the traffic. And the person behind you, they were not expecting this. So that is why it will be classified as a serious driving fault.
Olivia, it's your right of way.
So what do you do when there are people
Just move
coming?
I will tell you. Well, they were at a distance from you.
So I could have just gone.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
Of course, you should be considerate about them. You need to show them that you are there,
Yeah.
so you can give them chance to see you and to adjust
act.
their speed and act
Yeah.
accordingly. But confident, like keep yourself more visible there.
Okay.
So as I have already mentioned to Olivia, try to make yourself more visible there. Also, whenever you are driving on such roads, if you're driving on a new road, make sure you keep scanning for any speed signs, for any priority signs. That will help you a lot in planning ahead. So right now, speed limit on this road is 20 miles per hour, plus a very sharp bend towards the right. And there is a sign there which says oncoming vehicles in the middle of the road. So whenever you see such information, it means the road is extremely narrow.
At the end
Drive
of this
slowly.
road, Olivia, turn right, please.
Always anticipate that someone might be coming from the other side who will be driving a bit closer to your side. So extra care, be vigilant. So this is a stop junction where Olivia has come to a complete stop. That is really good. One of the busiest roads in Winchester. So keep looking on both sides. If you have to enhance your view, if your view is restricted, slightly roll forward like Olivia. And if you take a little bit more time, a little bit extra time to make an effective observation, it's all right. Sometimes the drivers on one side will flash at you to give you way, but still it will be your responsibility to check the other side as well. A beautiful turning with a perfect positioning. And as soon as she has finished her turn, already she has checked her mirrors twice, which is really good. Speed limit on this road is 30. Road is going downhill. In such conditions, always, if you can, if it is safe, try to drive up to the speed limits. You don't have to reach 30, but at the same time, you don't need to be with the same mindset of 15 or 20 miles per hour. The new speed limit is 20 and she has already checked her mirrors, which is really impressive because as soon as your speed changes, you are supposed to check your mirrors as well.
Next roundabout, turn left first exit, please.
Excellent mirror check. Very good timing for the signal. And she has already changed into second gear. Very good, very timely observation. She was checking her right side at the same time she was trying to look on the new road as well to identify any potential hazards. This time we are on a one-way road,
Please
so she's
follow the
nicely
signs for all other routes.
keeping herself in the middle of the lane.
All other routes.
Okay.
A nice turn in the neck to deal with the bend, to spot any potential surprises or hazards. So far, Olivia has done 2 driving faults. One, when she changed lane, she did not check her mirrors, and then that priority sign. Another sharp bend towards the right. She's already turning her neck to look well ahead of the bend.
Keep yourself in the left lane. At traffic lights, you will follow the road ahead.
Okay.
That's really good. Olivia realized that she has to stop, and straight away she checked her center mirror before coming to a complete stop, which is really good. She is already checking her mirrors. That's good.
Is there ahead?
Ahead, follow the road ahead.
Speed limit is still 20. Since our stop at the traffic lights up till now, Olivia should have checked her mirrors one more time in case if a cyclist is filtering through the traffic, but she's really good with the mirrors otherwise, so that is just a suggestion. Now the speed limit has changed from 20 to 30, clearly visible. As soon as speed is changing, Olivia is checking her mirrors. Road is going uphill. Speed limit is 30, and then there is a bend. Always look for pedestrians on pedestrian crossings. She just eased off her accelerator to deal with the bend. And so far the best thing in Olivia's driving is whenever there is a bend, she's using her posture, she's turning her neck to look well ahead of the road. On this road, speed limit is 30. Another pedestrian crossing, so always look and try to spot if there is anyone pressing the button. Few junctions on both sides. Speed limit is 30. A warning sign about the staggered junction.
And Olivia, after the traffic lights, you will turn left.
Excellent mirrors. Wonderful timing for the signal. She's slowing down. She has done the gear change very nicely. And a very good turn in the neck to see the maximum and minimum viewpoint so she can identify any potential surprises. At the same time, she's looking at the minimum viewpoint so she can make sure that she's at the appropriate position.
The second turning on the left, please.
So if you're taking
triangle.
second turning on the left, make sure you count all the turns from the left side. So this was her first left turn. And this is where Olivia has done her second driving fault, which is a serious driving fault, and that is approach speed and steering. During the turn, she went significantly in the other lane. It was a narrow road, it was a narrow turn. She could have gone a bit more slower into first gear and then finish the turn. That was a perfect turn,
Take the
good mirror
next
signal.
turning on the left, please, Olivia.
She's trying to identify where the turn is, and once she has realized the exact position and location of the turn, then she started mirror signal. That's another excellent thing to do.
And then take the next turning on the right, please.
That was very good. Though there was a parked car very close to the junction, but she did not cut the corner at all. That is excellent. Lots of people, when they see a parked car very close to the junction, they will straight away go to the
in front of that
other
black car
side, which is not
just
safe.
leave a car's length between you and the black car.
Signal is a bit
Don't worry
early.
about the driving at
If
this stage.
she
Don't
can just
worry
pass
about
this
the-
junction and then do the
Just
signal,
at a
that will be
car's
even
length.
better.
Keep rolling, go a little bit further. A little bit further. Thank you. Drive on once you're ready.
Again, the same thing. Olivia has come to a complete stop, and I waited again, but the signal was still on. It's not a mistake. It's not something wrong. But if you can cancel it, it's better. Because examiner wants to see, okay, let's say you live in one of these houses. You have come to your house, and now you want to park. I'm sure when you will stop the car, you will cancel your signal. That's all they're looking for. So it's not a driving fault.
And take the next turning on the right, please.
An excellent mirror check by Olivia and wonderful timing for the signal. She's fully aware if there is someone coming from the front or not. And then she was turning her neck and her hands, and her car was just following her eyes. So far, in total, 3 driving faults. Here, there is another driving fault, and that is hesitation. Unfortunately, later on when we were discussing, Olivia told me, and even her smile is telling us, that she thinks she should have gone. So that was a minor driving fault for hesitation, but a good reaction to the signal of the learner. The learner started to signal left, so he was parking, and Olivia realized that straight away.
And then Olivia, pull up and park somewhere on the left at a safe place.
So as a driver, it will be your job to find a safe place. She has found one. And mirror signal nicely.
Thank you. Okay, drive on once you're ready.
From here onwards, Olivia is doing an independent driving, and she will follow the satnav during that. A wonderful move off so far. Very effective all around observation. Constant center and right mirror check. And for some strange reason, our satnav was not giving instructions straight away, so I had to tell her that at the end of this road, she will turn left.
Am I meant to be
Lots of
looking?
people are scared of this road. And finally our satnav is awake. So we are turning left. It's a crossroad. And Olivia has done this hill start without the handbrake, which is an excellent ability, an excellent control on the clutch. On this road, you will find some traffic calming measures. Sometimes the road will be narrow on both sides. Sometimes 2 cars can fit in. It depends on what's the size of your car. Sometimes 2 cars cannot fit in at all. And sometimes you might not feel it is safe for 2 cars to go at the same time. So it's okay, take your time. If you feel the person coming from the other side has some patience and he's slowing down, he's letting you go, then you can carry on. If you don't feel safe and the other person is not showing any signs to slow down, then of course you can slow down.
After 200 yards, go left on the roundabout, first exit.
This is where Olivia has done another driving fault due to hesitation. She was really good at identifying that the car in front of us is making a U-turn. And that's a reasonably big car, so she decided to slow down and stop well before the narrow section. But now, at this situation, it was okay to move off. The oncoming car was a bit far from us. We have a brilliant view. It was okay to make that decision. Another car. So she should have gone. So here it was a minor for hesitation. So this is where she was very confident.
Go
She did
left on
not
the
slow down or
roundabout,
stop for the
first
oncoming car.
exit.
Looking on both sides. Not a lot of acceleration, could be a bit slower. But if you have to move quickly, if someone is coming from the right side, then sometimes you have to do it. Nice 30 miles per hour speed limit. Nice clear road, not too much traffic.
After 300 yards, go right on the roundabout, second exit. Go right on the roundabout, second exit.
So Olivia did really well in this roundabout. The timing for her mirror signal and the way she was slowing down and the way she changed her gears, that was brilliant. So now the speed limit on this road is 40 miles per hour. There are multiple speed reminders on this road. A pedestrian crossing. So in this situation, Olivia looked at the satnav, which is really good. That will help her in planning well ahead. She can anticipate better what's coming. So we are still driving on a road with 40 miles per hour speed limit. Olivia is doing really well on this road so far.
After 300 yards, go right on the roundabout, third exit.
So this was really good. As soon as the satnav started to give an instruction, Olivia straight away looked at the satnav and now she's fully aware where exactly the roundabout is. However, due to red car and due to the car ahead of us, because we have to slow down and we have to stop, I would love to see another mirror check. She has checked before the satnav gave an instruction, but since then, when you realize you have to stop completely before the roundabout, because the situation might have changed completely since the last instruction or since the last mirror check.
Did it say second
Right
exit?
turn, third exit.
That's really good. If you are not sure about the direction, if you have forgotten that way you are going, make sure you let the examiner know in plenty of time so they can help you with it. If you will not speak and you enter the roundabout and then if something goes wrong, then it will be completely your responsibility. Even before the test, examiner will tell you at any stage, if you're not sure where we are going, please ask and I can help you with it. So make sure, like Olivia, tell the examiner in plenty of time. So after the last roundabout, now the speed limit on this road is 30 miles per hour. Slightly going uphill. Plenty of bus stops. During the test, I really liked at this stage is Olivia's use of speed. She was looking well ahead. She was fully aware of the car in front of her. She was not driving slow at all, but at the same time she was keeping a very good distance between her and the car ahead of us. That's why she started to slow down very early, in a very good time, in a very effective way. That's the benefit of looking as far as possible and trying to scan backwards, so you're fully aware of any potential hazards or any change of situation. So on both occasions, we moved off with a little bit of extra revs, and Olivia felt that as well. You will not fail the test straight away for that, but this will be marked under eco-safe driving. When you accelerate too much, if you try to drive for too long in a low gear and keeping your RPMs too high, then it means you're consuming more fuel, which means there is more pressure on your engine, and as a result there are more emissions. So make sure whenever you get a chance, just practice at the beginning of your training that acceleration and clutch, they should sync very nicely. The traffic light has taken a bit longer, so before you move off, make sure you check your mirrors. Olivia should have done that, but otherwise she's checking her mirrors very nicely. So not a big deal, but specifically in this situation, if you can check your mirrors, that will be amazing.
After 300 yards, cross the roundabout, first exit.
A very good effective mirror check, very good timing for the signal, and excellent use of brake.
First exit.
Sometimes people lose control on this junction very easily because the road is going downhill. At the same time, there is a sharp bend. You're coming at 40 miles per hour, and then suddenly there is a roundabout in front of you. So it's a bit hard to manage your speed. Make sure you give yourself plenty of time to assess the situation and to adjust your car according to the needs.
After 300 yards, turn left. Turn left.
Excellent timing for mirror and signal. Looking well ahead of the bend and turn. That was a very good turn. And again, once she has finished her turn, she was looking at the satnav, though the satnav was not speaking, but because she has looked, so probably she can anticipate better what will be happening after a few yards, or maybe at the end of this road.
At the end of the road, turn right.
So again, Olivia has to deal with these parked cars, and for that reason we have to move to the other lane. But still I cannot see an effective right mirror check, especially when she was just about to go to the other side. She checked her
Turn
center mirror,
right.
but the right mirror is more important as well, equally important. Sometimes people check center mirror, they assume that, oh, we have checked, and I have seen examiners telling them at the end of the test that yes, you did check your mirrors, but that was not effective. So make sure in these kind of situations you do an effective mirror check, center as well as the right mirror.
What a nice smiley from the light.
So on these kind of roads where you know there is not any roundabout very close to you, or there is not even a T-junction very close to you, try to relax yourself, try to calm yourself down, try to take that pressure away from you. You should do that even when you're on a busy road or near the junctions, but if you feel you need to concentrate a lot, fine. But on such roads, Just relax yourself, calm yourself down. So at the end of this road there is a
After
roundabout.
300 yards, go left on the roundabout, second exit.
Technically speaking, if you're turning left and taking second exit, you should signal once you're in the middle of first exit, otherwise it will be misleading. So Olivia started to signal too early. We did not even enter the roundabout, and because we were slowing down as well, the car
Left
behind
on the
us
roundabout,
thought
second
that we are
exit.
stopping there, but that was not the reality.
Second exit.
So as soon as we were slowing down and we were signaling left before the roundabout, the silver car behind us started to overtake. He was just about to overtake, but then we carried on and he has to go back to his normal position, and that is where Olivia has done a dangerous driving fault. And it will be timing for the signal. On a single carriageway, national speed limit is 60. So from 40 we have entered into 60 zone. A very good use of speed, excellent increase in the speed, and now Olivia has checked her mirrors as well.
After 700 yards, go left on the roundabout, first exit.
Again, driving at national speed limit. The road is going downhill, plus a roundabout, plus a bend. So you need to have very good braking skills. You need to understand when to ease off the accelerator. That's a good timing for mirror signal. Could be slightly delayed, but not
Go
bad.
left on the roundabout, first
Excellent
exit.
left lane. Excellent approach speed. Excellent check, plus excellent positioning. So the way Olivia was turning her neck towards the right and front, that can make your life much easier. That was really good. So she was fully aware what's coming from the right. At the same time, she fully understands where her car is going. Excellent decline in speed because ahead of us is 30 miles per hour. Speed sign was clearly visible. Excellent reaction. Warning sign of elderly people. So normally you will find such a sign near the care homes.
After 300 yards, turn left, then turn right.
So again, just quite similar to
Turn
previous
left,
roundabout.
then turn
Started to
right.
signal bit early, which can be misleading because of turn we have to slow down. At the same time, when people see your signal is on as well, they can think maybe you want to stop. So if you have to slow down, you can slow down, but signal bit near the junction.
After 80 yards, turn right. Then you have reached your
Excellent mirror,
destination.
excellent use of front and side window.
Turn right. Then you have reached your destination.
That will be the end of your independent driving, so you don't have to stop, but I will give you directions from there.
Okay.
You have reached your destination.
Excellent use of body to enhance her view, because at this section of the road only one car can pass at a time.
At junction, follow the road ahead, Olivia.
So that was a good stop, especially we were not sure about what the pedestrians were doing. So Olivia come to a complete stop before even reaching the giveaway markings due to those pedestrians. That is really good. Excellent hazard perception. At crossroads, checking right and left. In case if someone is coming from ahead, then you have to look there as well.
And then you will pull up and park on the left, maybe after this green car, after this Ford.
On your left was our driving test center, and that is where we have come to a complete stop. Unfortunately, Olivia was not successful today, but she drove really well. It was her first mock test and she did amazingly well.